I wanted to do this video a little bit different. As you can see, I'm standing and I'm filming from my phone because, girl, I got an iPhone 17 Pro Max and the camera is eating. Please don't mind my hair. I'm about to do my hair. Not right now, but a little bit later. I'm just air drying. I don't really like to blow dry, just straight off rip. I just let it dry and then we can do whatever I need to do. But today, I wanted to talk about something that I'm not gonna lie to you, I think I struggle with quite a lot. As you can see, I got my journal with me because I am going to keep on prompting. As you can see, it's got little like anime. We got, what's his name? Anyway, we don't need to know their names, but as you can see, I got my sticker right there. Make sure you follow, please. Thanks. As you can see, I got my journal because I do think it's always good to journal because you learn so much things about yourself and what's missing. Things that you missed, basically. Things that you missed in your life that you never really focused on. But as you start writing, you're like, you know what? I didn't realize that I do that and I do this. Whatever it is, you just learn new things about yourself, right? Something that I have been really hard on is forgiveness. Today we're going to be talking about forgiveness, right? And I always used to say things like you can forgive and you don't forget and right? But what I realized is that I'm not actually forgiving properly. I'll be like, you know what? Or I'll be like, I'm not forgiving. And I realize I'm quite miserable in my life right now. Let me be honest. Miserable in the sense of I feel stuck. Not stuck like this, but like, mentally I feel stuck. I'll get into as to why I feel stuck, right? I feel like because I've been through a lot of things in my life, trauma, friendships, people being horrible, whatever it is, right? I've been through a lot and I've never really been able to sit down and say, you know what, I forgive you. It doesn't matter if it's not a sit down with that person, but sit down with myself and be like, I forgive you, but you never have to be in my life, right? Me, I'm just like, I grudge. I'm like, oh, you know what? It's whatever. Fuck them. Fuck that nigga. Burn in hell. I'll be saying stuff like that. And I'm like, sometimes you don't have to move like that. Sometimes you don't have to say things like that because I feel like, how does that make you look? And how does that make you feel? Do you really feel you can move on? Do you really feel you've gotten the closure that you needed? No. And then I would always sit in my room. As you can see, my room is my sanctuary. But what I realized in this sanctuary is that I'm too much in it. Domain expansion, shout out to my homeboy, because the reason why I'm talking about this is because I was up all night and I was having a conversation with him, and he's a friend that I don't really talk to every single day, weeks. We could go without talking for months, right? And then when we have that one day where we talk, wow, I've learned so much about myself. I feel like we couldn't talk every day because we'd hate each other because it's like we're reading into each other. So he's just a special friend to me. Shout out to that man. I love you. But I look kind of cute in this. I've never actually filmed from my phone. I'm going to start doing this more often. But anyway, he made me realize that although I say I'm happy and I'm being positive, internally I'm not being positive. I'm being very negative. I feel like there's a negative seed in me that's not letting me move on. And I can't let go of those things. No matter how many times or whatever I do, I can't let go, right? I just sat there and I was like, you know what? I don't feel like I'm moving on and living the life that I want to live because I always have this resentment towards someone and how they made me feel. But remember, you have a choice to either keep that manifesting inside you or literally just get rid of it. It's like I have compost, right? When in reality, you can use compost for planting plants and stuff like that. And naturally, you get like vegetables or fruits. Whatever you use compost, you get it, right? I can use the seeds that I have, put it in some soil, look after it, and it'll bloom into a nice plant, right? But right now, whenever I try to put the seeds in the soil, plant it, it's just dying. It's not lasting, it's dying. And I feel like it's because I'm not looking after myself or giving myself grace or allowing myself to heal properly and actually sit down with myself and say, look, Sharon, we know you've been through a lot. We know these people have made you who you are. However, do you want to live life where you're stuck? and you're hating everybody around you, even the ones that haven't done anything to you. You're not trusting people. You're already putting them in a box like, well, they're doing this, that, this, that, this, that, this, that, or they're gonna be like this, or they're gonna walk out of my life because of people that have walked out of my life. I'm used to people walking out, right? Doesn't mean that these people here are gonna do that. It's just I've just put it on them, which is not fair on those people. I just said I have to forgive in order for me to live a good life, or just to be happy and be able to create relationships with new people that I encounter, even down to relationships too. Although I have been hurt, and I guess my perception on relationships is really different. I'm sorry, I just don't have it in me to be very deep. And I was even saying to my friend, I like people with depth, right? And I haven't come across a man that has depth. And it's not even about the man, it's just me, right? I just want someone with depth. And I just feel like, okay, you want someone with depth, but I feel like there's things internally that just needs to be fixed. And whether that is, because I used to think closure, right? You have to go talk to that someone to get closure. And you don't have to talk to people to get closure. You can literally sit like this and do this, right? Hey, look, just, okay, in Bucky, right? I'm going to put it on the screen. In Bucky, he's like shadowboxing himself. That's in his head. That person's not there. He's literally shadowboxing himself. What I should do is take a page out of Bucky's book, right? And look and shadowbox and be like, not shadow box, but you get what I mean, right? Let's just pretend I'm standing here, right? Cool. I'm envisioning that the person's in front of me, and I'm like, hey, look, you have made me feel like this, and I've been carrying this pain, this big bag, forever, and it's making me miserable, and it's making me act out in a way that I shouldn't. I don't need to act that way. I can actually come to terms with, you did this to me, I forgive you. And this is the thing about forgiveness. Just because I said I forgive you, it doesn't mean that automatically, life's worth living again. No, I'm gonna still feel like, but I kind of have to just practice. Things you can't control, you let it go. And that's my issue. I want to control a situation and I want things to go my way, but unfortunately not everyone sees things the way you see things. I kind of have to come to terms with it. They didn't get it, that's fine. I'm not going to hold it to them. We're just not aligned. We're misaligned. We're not aligned. We're not meant to be in the same world. That when you're done with someone or you guys are like done, right? You never bump into them. So I kind of have to see it like that. Like, Sharon, these people did you wrong. Just know you're never going to bump into these people again. Why are you still holding it in your head, right? And it's like, I did all this therapy. And am I using the tools that the therapist gave me, or I'm just pretending that, I'm healed, but in reality, I'm actually fighting. And this is my domain expansion. When I'm in my room, that is when I'm in deep thoughts. And I feel like when you're in deep thoughts, it can be good, but the way I'm in deep thought is bad because I'm too self-aware. I'm too self-aware with myself. I am my own critic. I am critiquing myself crazy. And I get people saying, you need to ease up on yourself. You need to put less pressure on yourself. Because I got a certain life I want to live, so I have to put pressure on myself, right? But it's killing me. It's killing me. But I just think if you're like me, right, and you're in this space where you feel stuck, you're questioning things around you, you're still holding on to the people that hurt you. Oh, I got hurt in the relationship, for example. I got cheated on. I don't trust people. We can have trust issues. I do have trust issues, but I'm learning to trust my guts and just hope that person is being genuine. That's all you can really do is hope. You're never going to know someone truly. You have to trust your intuition, your gut, that person's genuine, right? So I feel like with me is that because those people act a certain way, I can't be around those type of people because they're going to do this, or I can't maintain female friendships because of how many females have done me dirty. Just because I had a bad batch doesn't mean the next batch is going to be horrible. They're going to be good, I don't know, right? But I feel like if you're in the same space as where I am and you can't move on and stuff like that, just know like you're going to be miserable, you're going to be stuck, you're going to question everything, and you may end up losing all your friends because you're going to just hold things towards them when in reality they love you too, They care about you too. You can't hold things against people, right? Just sit down with yourself and write. I want to read my writing to you. And I don't think I've ever done this. And I wrote this today, actually. Sorry, there's a lot of noise. Ooh, I'm excited! Hold on. I wrote this morning. I'm going to read it to you. Sometimes I can't read my handwriting. My handwriting's not the best, but we're going to read it today. It said, my friend made me realize sorry. See, this is why I said my writing. Bear with me. My friend made me realize how comfortable I am thinking negative about myself, also finding it hard to get over things that affect me now, which explains why I can't move on or have this resentment in my body. I truly believe I have to forgive, and forgiving is never easy, as I feel like I'm allowing that person to win and condone whatever they've done to me. However, that's not the case. In reality, forgiving allows me to say, this has happened and it's happened and it has to I just read over it. I do apologize. Like I really can't read my own handwriting. So I just said, it's happened, it's had a toll on you, but it doesn't have to always be like this feeling that I'm feeling. I also said, you need to forgive. The 3 pillars in your life can actually heal. So when I say 3 pillars, mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and soul have to be in line for your body to function, right? So I feel like if mentally I'm feeling like this, spiritually it's disrupted. Like my spirit is disrupted. I'm just and then my body feels the mental toll. Do you get it? That's what I mean. I believe your mind, body, and soul has to be aligned for you to function, right? So you can become stronger. With that being said, it says, to those that broke my heart, and to those that sexually assaulted me, and to those friends that hurt me, I forgive you and thank you. But it's time for me to fully let go, as it's hurting me and making me sour inside. I forgive you. I am choosing to live a happier life and I have forgiving whatever. See, this is why there's no point me reading this part, but my handwriting's not the best. But to conclude the last bit, I said, yes, basically what I'm saying is I forgive everybody that has hurt me, has made me feel type of way, that's made me question myself, my being, me as a woman, my capabilities as a friend, as a girlfriend, whatever. I forgive you. Because you know what? It's my life at the end of the day. God gave me one life, and I'm going to utilize that life properly. And in order for me to grow and be the woman that I want to become, I have to forgive. Even though I don't want to, I have to move on. And I think that's a part of healing, and I think that's a part of growing. I am proud of myself that I've come to this conclusion. I feel like people can tell you what you should do, doesn't mean you have to do it. You have to do it. I need to tell myself, yes, Sharon, forgive. You need to forgive. Because if you don't, you're going to be miserable. And I'm not going to lie to you. I've been saying I'm miserable and I want to change the way I talk. I want to change the way I talk, and I want to change the way I feel. Now that I have accepted that I am forgiving, I feel happier. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulder. All those traumas and feelings that's just been in my stomach, brewing, I shut it out. And I'm happy. I'm happy. You see me? I'm happy. I look good. Sure, I smell good too. I smell good too. But my message to you is to make sure that you're doing things that make you happy. And if there's people around you that have made you feel a type of way, you don't have to be around them, regardless if that's your mom, dad, sister, brother, anyone. It's actually your life. I don't like when people think, that's my sister, we're family. Family doesn't mean a damn thing. Anyone can be your family. Your friends can be your family. You don't have to accept things that make you feel a type of way and has made you feel a type of way for a long time. You questioning yourself. If that person's making you question you as a human being, please, the door's behind me right there. The door's actually there. Please, you don't need them in your life. This is a safe space for us to grow together, for us to learn new things about ourselves and become the people that we want to become. You deserve that in life. And remember, God gave you one life. Don't fuck it up. Because after that one life, that's it. You're not gonna come back. You're not gonna be able to do it again. If you're gonna live life, live it the way you want to live it, but live it in the way that you know that your actions do have consequences. So try to be nice. One thing I want you to start doing as well is just say hi to people. Say hi to strangers. Start conversations with people. You don't know what people are going through. That's what I do, sorry. Like when I go into the shop, I'm like, hey, how are you? How's your day been? Has it been busy? Because you never know. They could have been like, today I wanna myself. Me just having that one conversation has made them feel like, you know what, life is worth living again. Let's start talking to strangers. Let's start talking to people, seeing how their days are going. Have a good Easter. Have a good day. It don't cost a lot to do that. It don't cost a lot to be nice. That's my assignment to you, and I wish you nothing but the best on your healing journey and myself. We got this. We can do this together. I'm always here if you need me. That's why I started this platform. Big up yourself because you're doing amazing. And I'll see you in the next episode. Ciao.